Thank you for visiting the CoinSuries channel again. Who are you with? Your vote enter in the option community. Option A XRP. Option B Ripple. Option C SEC. Along with Western Union and MoneyGram, Ripple is ranked among the top money transfer providers by American Banker. American Banker includes Ripple among 5 additional cross-border payment startups in a recent Yahoo Finance story. The article obviously connects to papers about all of them except Ripple, as Rathoff noted in a tweet. One of the leading worldwide providers of cross-border services is Ripple, a blockchain company that focuses on payments. As stated in a recent article published in the prestigious American Banker magazine. The article talks about how HSBC is trying to compete with non-banks with their new software Zing, which lets users send and receive money globally. Also featured in the piece were Revolut and Wise, 2 large UK suppliers with 46 million clients between them, who are working on cross-border payment solutions. The third-place finisher was Next Ripple, whose blockchain-based payment technology has been used by large banks to facilitate almost instantaneous international money transactions. Ripple has long used XRP in its technology, and the article explains how the company has just consolidated all of its offerings into a single product, Ripple Payments. The latest merger was an attempt to dampen ripples produced by attempts to build multinational digital cross-border payment processing networks, according to the story in American Banker. While we wait, I've compiled a list of the 5 most popular international money transfer services, including Western Union and MoneyGram. You might recall that after the infamous SEC case, the latter severed ties with Ripple, which had been their collaborative partner. Ripple maintains a lead over its rivals. Despite the lack of a link, the most recent mention of Ripple demonstrates the company's rise to prominence as a result of its XRP-based blockchain payment solution. This news comes at the same time as Ripple has recently come clean about its ongoing efforts to maintain a competitive advantage. American Banker attributes Ripple's rise to prominence in the international money transfer industry to the fact that it has partnered with industry heavyweights such as Western Union and MoneyGram. If it means anything, I'll take this mention as evidence that Ripple has managed to shake up a market that has been dominated by long-standing financial institutions. Ripple's blockchain-based payment infrastructure, especially its use of XRP to facilitate near-instant cross-border payments, may be considered as a paradigm shift similar to the advent of online banking in the early days of the Internet. Western Union and MoneyGram are 2 examples of the classic money transfer services that have long been considered the industry standard, much like brick-and-mortar banks. Ripple's has ushered in a new age when technology-driven solutions are not just supplementary, but fundamental, to the financial services sector by integrating its offerings into Ripple Payments, an effort to better satisfy the needs of global networks for digital cross-border payment processing. This tactic is comparable to others used by companies in other digital industries to streamline and combine their offerings for the benefit of customers. The fact that American Banker still lists Ripple as a top provider, despite the lack of a clear link to corporate tails, demonstrates the company's prominence and esteem in the financial field. This type of acknowledgement, however modest, usually signifies a broader industry trend where new technologies has garnered attention and acceptability, much like electric vehicles have steadily gained ground in the automotive business. The context of the mention of Ripple's must be carefully examined, though. Along with HSBC's new apps Zing, Wise and Revolut, Ripple's blockchain solution distinguishes it from traditional providers, particularly in this era of digital transformation. This diversity and tech-driven competition is evident in the field. Please go on to the next news story. For the expert, XRP ETF is unimaginable until this happens. An influential XRP community member has stated that a breakthrough is necessary for the prospect of an XRP ETF to become a reality. In 2 instances, pro-XRP crypto influencer Rathoff Kahneman expressed the same opinion. Cryptocurrency exchange-traded funds are set to debut in 2024, and his comment was about their potential implications. Importantly, the U.S. regulator must decide on the outstanding Bitcoin spot ETF applications no later than the first week of the new year. Experts predict that the arrival of crypto ETFs will usher in a new era of market volatility due to a confluence of factors. Before anything else, Woke stated that institutional investors will significantly affect the market and that crypto ETFs will entice them. It was the analyst's more exact forecast of rising volatility that was made. Crypto ETFs in 2024, in his opinion, signal uncertainty. The huge injection of institutional money and the seeming arbitrage opportunities between the ETF and the underlying Bitcoin assets, in his opinion, were the culprits. Also, as pointed out by Woke, very few companies combine their ETF and cryptocurrency operations. Investors may look for arbitrage possibilities to take advantage of price differentials even more after the split, according to the expert. Accordingly, he dropped hints about the potential caution that could be exercised with certain cryptocurrency ETFs, including XRP, before the XRP ETF is put into action. Woke claims that the XRP legal matter would delay or obstruct the introduction of XRP spot ETFs. The analyst's stance is that, until the SEC's action against Ripple is concluded, the chances of an XRP ETF being low will remain. A few months ago, an ETF specialist at Bloomberg emphasized that XRP must be added to a derivative platform before any XRP ETF can be formed. Bloomberg analysts have suggested that XRP futures be listed on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange CM2, which might be a first step toward the eventual establishment of an XRP ETF. The complex dynamics of the cryptocurrency sector are mirrored in the astute analysis of Kahneman's predictions regarding the possibility of an XRP ETF by the XRP community. I believe that Ripple's ongoing legal disputes are one among several factors that could affect an XRP ETF. Just like the introduction of gold ETFs revolutionized the gold market, the introduction of institutional capital into the cryptocurrency space through ETFs would surely impact the market significantly. Given the enormous effect that gold ETFs had on the market, driving up prices and improving liquidity by democratizing access to gold investments, this parallel is appropriate. In a similar vein, crypto ETFs may attract a flood of new investors, which might cause price fluctuations and arbitrage opportunities. The mere mention of crypto asset arbitrage opportunities with ETFs makes the topic stand out. If this happens, the stock market might revert to its more analogous past, when astute traders would swiftly buy and sell ETFs whenever there was a discrepancy between them and their underlying assets. For the simple reason that Bitcoin prices are inherently unpredictable. Enhanced visibility of these prospects could lead to a surge in market activity. In this specific case of an XRP ETF, the ongoing legal battle between Ripple and the SEC is certainly a big hurdle. The uncertainty surrounding XRP's regulatory status and the outcome of the litigation makes the prospects of an XRP ETF more troublesome than those of other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum or Bitcoin. The next logical step for XRP's market trajectory would be to be listed on a derivatives platform, such as the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. This might pave the way for the establishment of an XRP ETF. Just as exchange-traded funds, ETFs, usually take a back seat to commodity and stock futures markets. If XRP futures are formed, these assets might provide a regulatory and operational basis for an ETF. My review of today's news has come to a close. After this, we can move on to the review. Whatever the case may be, Bitcoin has decided to fool everyone, myself included, by accepting the most unlikely scenario. I said in yesterday's video that my forecast that this wouldn't happen was wrong. I am a crypto market participant, thus I, like everyone else, can't state anything for sure. If someone says they are an expert in all things cryptocurrency, they are being dishonest. However, the outcome is not yet certain. Support above $44,000 has been identified for Bitcoin specifically. Yet, in yesterday's video's second scenario, I still think Bitcoin would spike to 44 before falling to 38. It might have gone up a little if it had been based on just passionate buyers. The total amount of $46,000 is still excessive. Here at the peak, we are starting to see a lot of short liquidity. Maybe we can take it to the next level. However, I don't think we have what it takes to keep going. Return to the previous section and examine the massive green candle, greatly elevated in height, and the one that comes after it will already have a heavy shadow cast upon it. Currently, there is little we can do but wait, since the general degree of dominance has jumped from 51% to 52.6%. But since this is entirely a byproduct of the January 3rd leak, it doesn't really tell us anything. We shall talk about XRP next. Having recovered 27% from its lowest point, it has now stabilized above 0.57. Nevertheless, it continues to keep a careful eye on Bitcoin's development. There won't be any major shifts in the next 5 days regarding the cryptocurrency market or ETFs in particular until those things are clarified. Everything is possible right now due to the severe volatility. You should wait to see where Bitcoin is trading before putting all of your money into cryptocurrencies. No analyst can anticipate what will happen in the next 5 days. Given the Supreme Court's decision, this is particularly true. No matter what the situation is. No problem at all, I will, of course, keep you updated. Just wanted to give you a heads up, take caution. Don't fool yourself into thinking that once you do, everything will be perfect. In the comments, please tell me what more you'd want to see in my videos and reviews. It would mean a lot to me if you could subscribe to my channel and rate it. Goodbye for now.